So I don't really have a plan with this video, I don't really know what I'm gonna say or how long it's gonna go. I'm just gonna ramble for a couple minutes till I get my thoughts out. So with Dragon Ball Super episode 81, I believe, the Kaioken has been a topic of interest again, and I feel like I just should get my thoughts out there about it. And as you can tell by the title, not really a huge fan of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Normal Kaioken back in DBZ is fine, but Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, I got some problems with it. And it's not that I don't like it per se. I like the idea of it. It's a very good concept. And it would be a great way for Goku to, surpass Beerus or whatever, but that's a scaling topic which I won't really be touching on here. For this video, I'm just gonna talk about it for a while. I have no plan. First thing I want to go over is why it feels like a plot device more than anything. They didn't really do anything to build it up, and it doesn't feel earned, if you know what I mean. Like, for Super Saiyan 2, way back in the Cell saga, we were always kind of hinted at it since even before Cell, that there was a level beyond Super Saiyan that they were looking for, but no one really knew how to get it, and then they kept trying, and there was Grade 2 and Grade 3, which didn't really count. They were only, imperfect versions of the form beyond Super Saiyan and whatnot. And even with Super Saiyan 3, you could argue, and it's true, it wasn't really earned. They just kind of threw it in there. They being Toriyama and I guess his crew. But even then, they didn't utilize it as much. So it's like, oh, it's just like a one-time thing. Plot heavy, yeah, but they even restricted it, saying that living Goku can't use it much anyway, so even then that kind of fits. But with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, you got the first time he ever did it, he talks about the risks and all that, and it's very interesting. But then they just kind of forgot about it entirely. There was no hinting of him getting it, but aside from the leaks that came out from the episode titles or whatever, there was no way for anyone to predict, oh, he's going to add Kaioken to it. Then when it came back in the Merge Zamasu fight, again, it just happened, and no one expected it because there was no hinting at that he was working on it or improving it or anything. We just kind of have to assume, oh, he must have mastered it a little better because he did it without charging. And then in episode 81, or whichever episode number it is, he pulls it out on Bergamo, Kamehamehas him, and then goes back to base with seemingly no damage whatsoever. Which is, again, it feels wrong to me. It doesn't feel like he earned that or anything. It just feels like they just threw it in there. Just, I don't know, for hype. That's what Toei does. They're good at building hype, but they're not good at making it make sense. Another thing that I want to talk about real quick in this Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken video is it's kind of impossible for it to exist under the circumstances that Toei brought up. In the Universe 6 arc, it's made clear that nobody knew about it, not even Vegeta or Beerus or Whis. No one knew that he had this ace up his sleeve. Which is kind of impossible because Super Saiyan 3 Goku could be felt all the way in the realm of the Kais. And you could argue that that's not the entire universe that his ki spread to, but even if you do the famous, now used lowball that Super Saiyan Blue is 10 times Super Saiyan 3, then that should be at least most of the universe, if not the entire universe, and some change. And then adding Kaioken, which is at least 1.5 to 2 times, depending on how you interpret that. The entire universe should be able to feel that. And because it is God Ki, only really the gods would be able to feel it. So the Kais, Beerus, Vegeta, Dende, I guess. You get the idea. Yet, no one knew about it, not even Vegeta, who he spent 3 years with Goku in the Room of Spirit and Time, which is just an Earth-sized dimension to train in. So if Vegeta didn't know about it in there, for 3 years they've been in there, and then before Resurrection of F, wouldn't make sense for them to get it, because they just got Super Saiyan Blue. So it doesn't really feel like something that's possible at this point. Again, just more of a a plot device to build hype and for merchandising, because in the end of the day, that's probably what Super is about mostly. You know, you can think what you want. That's probably the whole video. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. I just woke up. So if I sound a little shitty, that's why. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble for almost 6 minutes. Next video will be Naruto. It might even come out sooner than you think. Anyway, guys, bye.